Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market alert for Wednesday, November 16th. U.S. stock futures are pointing to a lower open amid ongoing worries about Europe's sovereign debt crisis. European Commission President José Manuel Barroso warned this morning that the Eurozone now faces a, quote, systemic crisis that will require deeper commitments by all member countries to overcome. He also repeated his call for a deeper economic integration among Eurozone nations. And he said new measures aimed at increasing oversight of the country's budgets will be implemented as early as next month. The Bank of England is also warning about the effects of the debt crisis. Mervyn King said that the outlook for the global economy has worsened since August. The central bank reduced its forecast for GDP growth in the United Kingdom to just 1% through the end of the year. Separately, unemployment in the UK rose to 8.3%, its highest level in 15 years. All this bad news has investors in European government bonds rushing for the exits. The yield on Italy's benchmark 10-year note is bouncing back above the 7% mark, a level widely viewed as unsustainable. Greece and Portugal were forced to ask for bailouts when their benchmark bonds hit similar levels. Meanwhile, Spain's 10-year note is now yielding nearly 6.4%, and interest rates are even rising in the Eurozone's core nations of France and Belgium. Turning to corporate news, the biggest name on this morning's earnings calendar is Target. The second largest U.S. retailer behind Walmart posted a 3.7% increase in fiscal third quarter profit. The bottom line number topped expectations, while Target's 5.4% sales increase was in line with forecasts. Right now, the stock is rising nearly 3%. But one big decliner in the retail sector is Abercrombie & Fitch, down 12%. Despite a big increase in sales, Abercrombie's earnings grew by just 1.7%, as margins were hurt by higher raw materials costs. And finally, shares of Dell are dropping 3%. After yesterday's closing bell, the PC maker topped estimates with a 9% rise in quarterly profit. But revenue was flat, and Dell said that sales growth going forward will be toward the low end of its earlier forecast. After today's close, we'll hear from chipmaker Applied Materials. That's the latest from Weiss Research. We'll be back after the opening bell with all the market-moving news, including data on consumer prices and industrial production.